for Newcastle Central, Chief Umbrella.
And so now, when I hear about the rise of Islamophobic and anti-Semitic incidents in this city, I am so angry. The idea that there is one child in this city that thinks that wearing a hijab is not part of her right and of our city's pride. The idea that there is one child in the city that thinks that to study the Quran is not welcome in Newcastle. That is obscene. That is wrong. We know that that is wrong. Looking so beautiful at now. To see all of you going back for the huge turnout in
fascists who are bringing the idea that somehow Islam is a threat to our society. What a joke. What an absolute joke. And what they are doing is sowing division and hatred amongst the people of this region and of this city. And we will not stand for it. And the fact that you're all here shows that we have completely overwhelmed them in numbers. And what we have to do is unite together. We must never let the 1930s happen again. And that's why I'm proud to be here. Welcome. Greetings, sisters, brothers, comrades, friends. Greetings from Newcastle Stop the War Coalition to all those supporting Newcastle Unites in this magnificent show of peace and unity today against racism and against Islamophobia. Just 10 days after the 9/11 attacks on the Twin Towers in New York, Stop the War Coalition said we're committed to opposing any racist backlash generated by this war. And Stop the War Coalition remains today committed now, as 14 years ago, to opposing the racist backlash. Let's be clear, it's been the US-led drive to war which has been the prime cause. Now, today, those people down the road don't have any support that Newcastle is standing united in peace and unity against their hatred of Muslims, against their Baal and against their Islamophobia.
The trade union movement today. He is the organiser and secretary of Durham Miners Association, and therefore the organiser of the biggest labour movement up there, not just in the North East, but in the whole country, and that's the Durham Miners gear. Davy Hopper!
Organisation of this event has been a real heartlifter for me today. I thought this morning when I came through I would see a few hundred people scattered about. I'm going to say today, and I've been on many demonstrations over the years, that today's demonstration has probably lifted me more than any I've ever been on. Standing here today and have been committed to this march, and I'll tell you here and now, the National Union of Mine Workers has never been found wanting where racism and fascism raise its ugly head. The racism in the North East today has been on the rise, but when you look down there, see a small number of absolutely despicable people, and you look up this way, saying maybe like 3,000–4,000 people who've marched this morning, and gives you a lift, and gives you the desire to change the society, the rotten tackle society and trying to do socialism into Britain. I've just returned shivering it with a top coat, 3 vests, about 2 shirts, and I'm a North East lad, so I didn't have they are now. But our union has fought fascism throughout the whole of its history. The Spanish Civil War pact, which commands the Newcastle battalions in the fight against Franco in Spain in the late 30s, that is dedicated in the Durham miners' offices. It's there not to represent the Durham miners, it's there as a banner for everybody who fought fascism in the 30s prior to the Second World War. Well, the North East, where the International Brigade on Australian just received a banner which flew in Newcastle at the end of the Spanish Civil War in the City Hall, currently getting that repaired and renovated and put on display in the Durham miners' office to remind people of the struggle that went before, because marches like today and North Street, we've had them in the past, we had them in the 30s, we've seen the fascists rise slightly in the 60s, but today's demonstration must tell them, a couple hundred people down the road, that there's no place in Newcastle, there's no place in Durham, there's no place in Northumberland, and there shouldn't be any place in the country for scum like that. They'll be at the forefront of that. Thatcher maybe closed the pits, but she hasn't closed the ideas, the thinking, and the socialism of the union I belong to, and we'll be rallying to the cause. I hope the North East JUC, the organisers in this march, and I hope the Labour Party, who I noticed while I've been away in Gilman, have been at the tricks again, with the heads of the trusts, and looking for money and more jobs. I'm going to give a message to every Labour MP who we represent and we elect to represent us. You've got one job, and that's looking after the interests of working people and getting rid of because I believe the next election in May, I've been telling the wine over there. The next election in May will be the most important election I've ever been involved in my life. We must win that, but our representatives must not forget the people who put them there and must aim to change the rotten capitalist society that's put thousands and millions of people across Europe in the state that they cannot pay the debts. We've got problems in Ukraine, we've got wars all over the Middle East. Get rid of this bloody government we've got in now, get a socialist government in, and let's get rid of to get rid of these despicable organisations. Thank you very much.
Come here and tell us the men who wanted in our team and then I wanted in our city. Whether that's Buddhist, terrorist, Islamist, Christian,
United,
I don't know, atheist, mentalist, we're all going to march together. We're one people, and not fear. We are Newcastle United. And I'll tell you one thing, when it goes tough, when we are falling down, when things are going bad, when it's starting to rain, sometimes you'll hear a chant from the Gallagher end, and that is, Newcastle United will never be defeated. team just up the road there plays in black and white. It's about all of us. Remember, we are fighting hatred, but not with hate, but with peace. Newcastle has showed the world today that we can fight hatred